What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan91 back once again for some more Let's Play Jade Cocoon. In the last part, we got kind of accustomed to the beetle forest, and we got a good batch of minions. In this part, we're going to go looking more into merging and spinning. So basically, we're looking at Mabu's department. And trust me, you're going to be doing this throughout the entire game, so get used to it. Alright, what we're going to do first is... nothing different. I'm kind of wondering if I should level up the guys I have now, or if I should just keep on doing what I'm doing. Whatever. I'll show this scene and then I'll skip past it all the other times.
O magical beasts who serve us, merge thy flesh to gain yet greater power. Reveal to us thy heroic form.
Yeah, luckily you can always skip past the dialogue and you never have to really listen to it. And I'll keep his name like that for now, just because I'm not finished with it. Look at their stuff first. And they have nothing. And they have nothing. Jesus. Getting screwed on over on the minions here. Anyway, here's spinning.
O warrior of justice, return to whence thee came, to the place of Elrum. Grant us our daily bread.
Now with the silk, you'll be able to buy stuff in the shops and the blacksmith. But you have to go to the shop in order to sell it, so... yeah. I think the only one I'm going to keep their name for is going to be my dragon, since I'm going to keep him for, hopefully, the entire game. Since he's the first in all, that means he's the most important. Here we have the marketplace. Don't worry, the characters here don't talk. And let's shop. Sell and cloud silk. 7th highest grade of silk. And trust me, I think there's about 10 or so. Don't sell your skeleton keys, you need them. Here you can buy Magwar herbs, liquors, and the poison cures. But you don't really need them since, really, what you get from Garai and get from the forest, you don't really need more than that. Anyway, let's check out the blacksmith. Hello.
Huh? What is it? If you're looking for Kelmar, he's not here. This is just great. Where could he be running off to now? Come back some other time if it's a strong weapon you want. It's been so long since I made a weapon for a cocoon master. But even if you had one, would you know how to use it?
Really, he's so unfriendly, isn't he? I'm sorry, his hands are skilled, but his tongue is not. Our son will never find a good bride with a father like you. They're both so stubborn. Aren't you even listening to me?
I don't know, his tongue must be pretty strong in order to... I shouldn't finish that sentence. Anyway, back to the forest. And if we see any other minions that we've seen before, I'll do you guys a favor and I'll just fade past them, or I'll just not show them. You know what I did with all my other RPG stuff. Except in Chrono Trigger, I never did it there. And strange enough, there's no minion here. Usually there's either a fire bug or a air bug. Whatever. me. And now that we have that key, we can now use it on that chest inside this area. So now we can finally see what's inside. And trust me, the chests always have something good in them, so hold on to your keys for as long as you can. But if you see a chest, immediately open it. Got metal mugwort, liquor, and iron headband, our first accessory. Which is always good. Increases defense, but lowers our speed. Tough but heavy. Well, I'm always that kind of guy. I may be a heavy guy, but I know how to throw my weight around. And what the hell, I need to boost up my levels. Come back here, you. Simple as that. It's gonna be kind of like that from now on if I find the old guys. And there is an important fact I forgot to mention. If you ever die in the forest and you have like any experience for your capture level, it will go down to 0. So don't die. I know it's kind of a tough thing to ask, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let's go this way because we already went the other way. And this is a firebug. This is a patamil, I think. And we got an Agni seal. Now what that does for us is that it allows us to do a fire attack. Leaves the fire-based attack on a single enemy. So it's like you can finally use magic now. And I'm not sure I should be going this way. I can't remember it not being too safe. Oh well. I'm the kind of guy who leaps into danger head on. May not be the smartest thing, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Halt, boy! I've heard rumors of men who disguise themselves as cocoon masters to poach game here. You may be one of them. We must find out whether or not you're the real thing.
Oh my god, you cannot be serious. This is the first fight against the quote-unquote masked boy. And with the brain cell can tell out who the hell it is. Although I am a bit jealous, he's got a bigger sword than mine. Pretty much any one of your minions can take his ass out. He's not too strong at all. But I want my Squash to have some experience, because he's the only one who hasn't gotten me yet. Magic, yes, he knows multi. So, bring on the magic. And what are you gonna do? Do a little dance. And he does nothing. Don't worry, he's a pathetic little battle. So, don't worry about hurting your minions or anything. This is a washout. And our Skawas leveled up. And I also should mention that even if your guys level up, they won't know new techniques. The only way they will know new techniques is to merge with others. Sorry.
Ow! That hurts! Alright, that's all for now. Master Koris' cottage lies ahead. Go on! Get out of here! Next time I won't go so easy on you!
Don't make promises you can't keep. And don't worry about ever seeing him again. That was his only time he'll show up. And it appears we have a new weapon. The Aquazor. Which is an aquatic spear. Provides divine protection against water, so its tip never rusts. It does boost up our attack quite a bit. And our magic attack, but our speed takes another dip. Once again, I'll say it. I'm not one for speed. Now we have it strapped to our back. We don't really have to worry about getting into many fights that we can't win, because we will win. Seems that we made it to Koris' cottage. Terrific. Coming over here on the left. Oh, that's the snakes area. Sorry. Should go to the right. Now we have Earth-type enemies, so I'll show them. These are Terfrades. Yeah, weird names. But I'll try and capture it so I'll have one minion of each type. Because that would be the smart thing to do. It'll definitely raise up my level quite a bit. Because it's a level 3. I'll raise it to about half, I believe. And I didn't mean to do that. Now the thing about Earth-type minions, they're very, very defense-oriented, so breaking them down is going to be kind of difficult if you don't have an air type. They can definitely last a long time in battle, so they are good minions to have around. It's just waiting for them to finally take that dip in HP. Oh god, you're going to be waiting there forever. I don't recommend you use your new spear on it, since it wouldn't do much damage. After all, it's called the Aqua Sword for a reason. It's an aqua-based attack. And this should be it. What? How dare you? Well, that's the first fail. And it really does anything. You know what? Yes. Let's hit it. See? It's aqua-based, so it does little to nothing. It did 3, for Christ's sake. I've been watching a lot of scenes from The Mask on YouTube. I have no exact reason why. It's just a great movie. Especially that one scene in the park where after he tries to get into what's her name? Cameron Diaz's pants. Then the whole police scene kind of starts up. And that's pretty much one of the best scenes in the movie, if not the best scenes in the movie. And here we have the beetle warp. With this, you can warp between the two areas in the forest. So instead of running around like an idiot, you just run into boom, and you're back in the other area. I don't see the appeal of going back here, though. And if you make any sudden movement that's not forward, you get sent back. But it's not a problem for me since I want to go this way. Should we meet up with Koris, or should we level up a bit? Let's meet up with Koris. Good thing about the forest, once you go in, you can always come back. Unless you're in that one stage of the game. And is that air or... yeah, that's air. I'll capture this one so I can merge it with my bug. Thank you, Cuddlechew. Interesting thing about these minions, any single minion you find, there's always one of the other 3 types. So technically, you are technically getting the same minion, but it's just a different kind of the same. I hope that made sense to somebody, because I'm not repeating it again. This one seems to have a hard head on it. I'll have to knock it off. And once you reach level 4, you're pretty much one shot capturing level 1 minions in the forest. So you don't even have to try to even weaken them even the slightest bit. Just one shot, boom, you got them. I believe that happens pretty much every time you get up in 4 levels. The 3 ones behind it, you can easily get just like that. That would be my idea anyway. 2 armor minions, 1 yet to be fused. And we leveled up. Hooray! Sucks saying we only got 3 of them, though. Oh well.
So, the son of the Lion of Peril is even more talented than I had thought. I looked up the calabash herb in my books, but in the end, I found nothing. However, there is a folk tale that describes a dust that wakes the sleeping. It is the story of a wondrous powder kept by a half-bird, half-man named Kikinak, who lives in the Dragonfly Forest. Perhaps that powder is brewed from the calabash leaves. This is only a guess, and it's all I could find, but I think it is worth looking into. Here is the key to the Dragonfly Gate. You should have it. Better head straight back to the village and consult with Garai. She may know something about the tale of Kikinak. You must do your best before it is too late.
The Divine Spirit defies the Great Father and throws off his shackles. He is now bound to the chains of freedom.
So, even Koris does not know. But I do remember hearing the tale of the Birdman. There is a similar story of divine spirits in Nagi legend as well. Elrum released his minions, the divine spirits, unto peril. He spake, "Thou shalt not become what presides over life." And so they spent days bringing life to the forest and giving names unto themselves. And then one day, a spirit made up its mind to create a beast in its own image. Elrum warned, "That creature is the beast of knowledge, and it will someday bring temptation upon you. Thou shalt not associate with it." The divine spirit so promised and gave birth to the beast of its own image. Such was the birth of man, the beast of knowledge, as told by the prophet Gi. As the sands of time flowed on, the beasts bore children, and so continued to multiply. Soon a fateful day came to the forest. One of the divine spirits fell in love with the daughter of man, and so the promise was at last broken. Elrum punished the divine spirit for its sin by transforming it into a beast. Descendants of that divine spirit dwell still in the forest, and sometimes they reveal themselves to us. The Birdman, Kikinok, as mentioned in the folk tales of peril, might be referring to this spirit. We should seek out Kikinok, the legendary Birdman. Enter the Dragonfly Forest, but be warned, an average cocoon master is no match for the denizens within. And be sure to ask the old gravekeeper about the legends. He is the storyteller of Cyrus and should know much about the fables of old.
Thanks, Mother Garai, but I don't think I want to do that right now. What I want to do right now is end the part. So, next time in Let's Play Jade Cocoon, my minions may be a little leveled up. I'm leveling them up to level 5, an average level, but what are you going to do? Anyway, next time, we're going to go to the Gravekeeper, my favorite character in the game, and ask about Kekinok, the bird man. See you guys next time!